We say what they can't radio.
Welcome back to another episode of 99 Gems Podcast, man. It's your host, Neek. We mobbing out today. I got my man Patrick P right here. Of course, my guy. It took a little minute. It took a little minute for this to happen.
Time, like 2 months in the working.
Right. But we finally making it happen today. This guy was running on color people time. Like he acting like he one of us. But it's all good. It's all good.
That's some problems at home.
It's all right, bro. It's all right. It happens to the best of us. But yeah, we here for episode 9. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that. Turn on your post notifications and show love, man. Y'all about to see what's good with us.
Mm-hmm.
So let me know in the comments what's good with y'all. Let me know what y'all want to see, who y'all want to see, and what y'all been liking so far, and what y'all been disliking too as well. But yeah.
Episode 9?
Episode 9, man.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, we almost at a 10-pack. I'm very excited for this episode, man, because bro, like our dynamic at work is hella funny. Like it's hella funny.
It's like old friend type of thing.
Right. And when you first started there, like I kid you not, I was looking at you. I'm like, bro. First off, he didn't have his hair cut first.
Yeah, my hair was like here.
Yeah, his hair was long.
It was tied up.
And I, you know, like you judge a book by its cover. And I didn't.
I definitely get that with everybody that meets me. I think.
Right.
So I don't look like how I am.
Yeah, you don't.
No.
You really don't. So at first I was like, I'm not gonna like this dude. And then especially from the previous manager that we had, it was just like
we should say
the complete opposite, like looks wise and like, but the vibes are kind of similar. But not to speak too much on him, but once I got to know you, like I was like, I fuck with him, like
And you were like the first one to start talking to me at work too, like
But I'm
really nobody would be like, yo, how's it going, or like you were like asking me like my dreams and aspirations and shit,
bro. Because one, I'm a people's person, and two, like how the hell am I gonna be able to make that differentiation? How am I gonna be able to tell like if I like this person or not?
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So I just wanted to see what type of vibe you gave off, and then
But we kind of clicked like right away, like
yeah,
it was just like good vibes.
And also I didn't know we were that close in age either.
That too. Everyone thinks I'm older.
Yeah.
But that makes sense when you like get a higher position.
Exactly.
People think you're older.
Exactly. So yeah, and then
he's only like 8 months older.
So, still. I mean,
sometimes you say a year.
Bro, it's damn near a year. But let's get into the gem of the day. Since you watched the show, do you have a gem of the day?
I was thinking on the way here, and I couldn't think of one.
You couldn't think of one?
A song I thought about was called Cheers
by
Anderson .Paak. It's a song that I just randomly thought of on the way. I didn't listen to it, and I haven't listened to it in like months. But every time I do, I love it.
But that's essentially what the gem of the day is. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you or you how to pick your gem of the day. The gem of the day is whatever song is gonna carry you through the day. I essentially pick my gem of the day through like just like you said, if I think of a song when I wake up, or like I know these lyrics are gonna hit, or this beat is gonna hit, or whatever the case may be. Or sometimes I don't know what I want to listen to. Like I put on shuffle, and then I don't know, I could have listened to like 20 songs, but on the 21st song, that shit just be like, damn, I ain't listened to this in a minute.
I needed this.
I needed
Sometimes
this.
The shuffle like works in your favor like that.
Exactly. So I was like, damn, like, yeah. And then I'll be like, all right, I'll post this on the gram, like this is the gem of the day, or I'll post this on Twitter, this is the gem of the day.
Jeez. I didn't know you post on Twitter.
Yeah, I post on Twitter.
I gotta get on Twitter.
So yeah. Or I'm freaking or maybe it's not an Apple Music day. Maybe it's a SoundCloud day. Cause SoundCloud got some gems that's from back in the day, from even now, that's like underground. So how you pick your gem of the day is how you pick your gem of the day. But yeah, you said Cheers by Anderson
Yeah.
.Paak. I need to go
Like,
tap
I was
into
thinking I was gonna have to like scroll through my Spotify and just try to find one,
that.
but it just came to me as I was driving,
Good.
and like that's how it should be.
Yeah,
It's just gotta come. Like that's what I need.
for sure. Okay. I need to go listen to that. We'll probably listen to that after
Yeah.
this.
He just like really kills on the drums and shit. It's just like a nice groove.
What, he's doing the drums?
Anderson, yeah.
Okay. Now I know he's like mad talented.
No, he's insane.
Like super talented. But my gem of the day today is by DC2 Trill. He's from you know Lil Yachty? Lil Yachty has like a group called the Concrete Boys, and he's a Concrete member. And I just got put onto him from their freestyle on the radar, and then it just so happened that he came up on my YouTube playlist, and then I dived in.
Sure.
So
I never heard of Concrete Boys.
Yeah, I mean if you ever listen to Lil Yachty, he'll say concrete this, concrete that. Like if you really listen, but yeah.
Yeah, I never got into Lil Yachty super hard. Just the voice.
Nah, bro.
Like,
Recently, he's been blacking.
Sometimes I like his music, but then his voice is just like, it's killing it for me.
I get it.
I wish someone else is like
rapping
that
his
tone of
lyrics.
voice. Yeah, I don't like the high pitch. Like,
bro, you gotta listen, bro. I could put you on to so much because his range is. He's showing his range the last couple years.
Maybe I don't like the big hits, like the pop hits.
Yeah,
I don't really like dive into his albums or anything. So you definitely gotta look.
Definitely, and I feel like you'll like it just because like I've been in the car with you. Like you have a range of music that goes far too. So it's like I feel like you could, tap into some of his stuff.
Like, got a nice groove, then
right?
I'm in it.
Okay. But the gem of the day today is DC2 Trill FOMO. And we ghetto again with it because I got the iPhone 15. Don't hate the player, hate the game, all right?
Play the beat loud. Yeah. Turn the beat up. Please turn the beat up. Yeah. I'm on an island this morning, man. Yeah. I'm on an island this morning. Yeah. I'm on an island this. Mitch and West. I'm saying Concrete Boys. Yeah. I'm on an island this morning, my slide. Coolin' with bosses, just come take a ride. Know how to count, but we screaming at 6. Fuck 12, I'm 3 lit. I pull extra lines for this. Call the boy, tell him send me the stitch drop. West might drop out of school for this. Pull out the fleet and we feeling a lot. I'm on an island, this mark in my shirt. Boat might hop on a flight for this. Bought us a gallon, we pouring a lot. Jay might run out of film for this. Breaking it down and we roll up the best. And we pop out the pop and he popping his chest. Stand on my pivot, I'm repping the best. Surrounded by water, we screaming who next. Bottles and bottles, we screaming what's next. Dealers and shoppers, they up in my neck. Up in the road, tell me what is the price. Pint fell, a lovely sprite. Jay may run out of film for this. I'm with the members of Memorable Night. Stepping on former, ain't best in this. Call up your BD, you stepping the night. Stepping on business and ripping the game. I know Lord, be proud of this. Checking my flight and forgetting her name. I could never get tired of this. Sneaking a photo and she gon' have fun. Turn her eviction, she getting a promo. Flows the oldest, so nobody notice. I turn up my motion, she sucking the pop. I'm on the island, Margella, my lotion. I'm in the mansion, Balenci, my coast. You with me, we rockin', we rollin'. She's in LA, but living on Bixel. We don't use vocals, respond with the pistols. 3 times extra, national attender. Walk in the spot and just cash out the vendors. I miss we be spending, we do not remember. He not tied into this family business. Ran on my paper and I turned to a menace. Cashing out, ain't pitching no pennies. 42 hours, she claiming she love me. I stay in space, really no Elon. Hitting the 10 just to do the shit we on. Put me a trap with no games to play. I'm on an island, both take on my face. Hourglass, resemble her waist. Pull up that surf like God told me my date. Accepted my life, I accepted my fate.
Yeah.
I like that.
You fuck with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that on the way home.
Okay, bet. Nah, I literally, I was at work the other day, my other job, not. And, bro, that shit, because like I said, I just got put onto him and I downloaded one of his albums based off of one of the songs that I heard on YouTube. And then I just let that album like shuffle because I was working. And not even shuffle, like I listened to an album from start to finish, like how it's in order. Because if you listen to an album on shuffle, you're weird. For the first time you listen to the album on shuffle, you're weird. Like super weird. Because now you're messing up the artist's
not all of them have like that intention, but a lot, I would say, like
right.
They don't just make 9 tracks and throw it in an album.
Exactly.
They go, I want this one, and then I want them to like
right
get into this song.
Right. It's different vibes, and it'll take you on a roller coaster. And especially like something like I want to say a good example of that is like Gunna on his newest album, like Rodeo Drive leading into the next song is like you like at the end of the song it is the beginning of the next song. I love
when they do that. I like when
so they do that. It's like if you listen to an album on shuffle, you're missing all of that. So I definitely, but that shit came on and the beat was crazy.
No, I like that. Like
I was like, ooh,
the keys.
I
thought I heard like a little horn too.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
And then but the beat caught me first, and then even like the little character that he added in, like turn the beat up, please turn the beat up. Like that shit is hard. Like it make you get into the music a little bit.
It's like a little hype man in the back.
Exactly. But I'm glad you was fucking with the gem of the day, man. Now, can you give me a 9-9?
9-9?
Yes, a 9-9.
What do you mean?
You watched the show, man. I was hoping I'd put you on the spot and you freaking slam dunk that shit, man. All right, a 9-9 is a gem of the day is 1-9, and then the other 9 is a quote of the day.
Oh, okay.
Now
I knew you did quote of the day.
You gave me a gem of the day already. Cheers by Anderson .Paak. But can you give me a quote of the day? If not, it's cool.
Yeah. I guess I got 2. One that I just heard like less than 5 days ago, probably.
Okay.
I was on Instagram and he was just talking about like it was more like the point of it was like, is it day one or is it one day? Like when I've been thinking like, oh, I gotta eat healthy or I gotta like go to the gym because I've been slacking like big time. Then I was like, all right, it's day one.
Right.
It's not one day. And then every day, instead of thinking like 5 days in, it's like, oh, 5 days. But it's like, no, it's day one. And then I get hype. I'm like, it's day one. I'm gonna like keep it going.
Right.
And then every day is day one. It feels like you're about to like start something new. So I hope that like stays with me. And then one I heard like 2 years ago, it was around like COVID time with like, we got sent home from school. I didn't know if I was going back. It was like hella stressful. And then my dad hit me with like, don't live in the wreckage of the future. And that like completely like changed the way I think of like any little problem.
Yeah.
Because like there's nothing I can do. And most of the time, like 90% of the time, you're just stressing about like a made up scenario
in your head.
That you made up about the future.
Yeah.
But you don't know. So like focus on now. And most likely it's going to be all right.
Right.
Like you can't think. Like, or you can't stress about a scenario you made up.
Right.
And I found myself doing that a lot.
I do too.
I always say to myself, like, don't live in the wreckage of the future.
Yeah.
So shout out my dad.
I fuck with that. Shout out to Papa P, man.
P. He loves sending these like in our group chat, like family group chat, like these little quotes of like, what are those guys like? Aristotle. And,
the greats.
Yeah.
The old.
Greeks.
Yeah,
the Greeks. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he loves sending that. And that one always stayed with me. And probably will always stay with me.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Don't live in the wreckage of the future.
Yeah. Words of Patrick P from Papa P, man. So what we jumping into next, Mob? Since you spoke briefly about COVID and you going back to school, we're gonna jump into that. But before we get there, since the time that we're in fall, about to enter winter. How was your Halloween, man?
My Halloween was good. I worked. Yeah, it was a Tuesday, so I worked. My typical 2 to 10. So it wasn't anything crazy. I didn't dress up this year at all.
You didn't do
I
anything
think
like
it was
the
my
weekend
first time.
before?
No,
No?
because I worked on the weekend.
Yeah.
Because that restaurant had a Friday and Saturday party. I
Yeah.
worked that. I had Sunday, Monday off. So I could have done something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I did. I definitely went somewhere
Mm-hmm.
on Sunday, but no. And then Tuesday, I did get invited to go out
Yeah.
to like this Halloween party at this club, but it was like all the way Jersey City.
Mm-hmm.
So I got off at 10, maybe like 10:30.
Yeah.
Now I got to drive an hour. And I just wasn't feeling it.
No, I feel you.
I felt bad, like bailing.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I got home, I was like, oh, that's the right decision.
Bro.
So this year I kind of just like took Halloween off. But
Yeah.
I really don't like Halloween.
Neither do I.
I mean,
bro.
I don't dislike it, but it really doesn't bring me any joy.
It don't bring me joy either, honestly. And my mom never let me.
Your mom hates it.
My mom never freaking let me dress up. I think one year, like, my pops like fought her on it, and like I had came home from like football practice, and like everybody was like freaking outside in my neighborhood, and like I was a football player because I had my pads on already. So
you
it was
couldn't
like,
trick or treat?
No.
Oh,
She didn't let me trick or treat.
I did when I was little. So obviously I loved Halloween when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
But recently, in the past couple of years, I've just been working.
Yeah. It's been that 1 year that I went. And other than that, like, it's like almost like you're not missing anything. Like after a couple of years of missing it, like it's like I don't care. Like
you're just going on a walk.
Right. And we're gonna get candy. I'm gonna get candy from like my teachers in school.
Yeah.
Or my peers the next day. So it's like, the fuck? Like, and it's just candy. Like,
yeah.
And then your parents gotta comb through the candy and see which is good, and like the people that be tampering with the kids' candy, you're fucking weird. For that. Like, why?
You don't even see like what's gonna happen, so you just get the thrill off of like,
ooh, I'm tampering,
knowing somewhere, sometime someone's gonna like eat a razor blade.
Yeah.
Like
a little kid, bro. Yeah, like retarded.
But
this year,
what was I gonna say? Oh, but the good thing about Halloween is the next day, then I'm in that like fall, Christmas kind of vibe.
Exactly.
So it is like a different mindset.
Right.
Though recently I've been thinking the difference of like 10 years ago in like school.
Mm-hmm.
And like you have this like feeling of Christmas coming up.
Right.
It's like you can't even recreate it ever.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never get that back.
Nah, we won't.
Now it's like I work every single day.
Exactly.
1 day off for Christmas. All right, back to work.
Right. Literally. Ain't no more 2-week vacation. Fuck all that.
I thought I got 3 days off for Thanksgiving. But I only have Thanksgiving off. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like most workers, so
yeah.
I can't complain.
I didn't do too much for Halloween. I've been fiending for like a night out. So, and I actually had the Saturday before Halloween off. So me and my man CP wind up going to one of I guess associates of mine. She was having like
You talk business?
Yeah, I actually met her at Gabriel's. She's probably gonna make an appearance on the pod. But yeah, I met her at Gabriel's, and
When I was there? When I was there?
Yeah, you were there.
Oh, so you just randomly met this girl and then?
Yeah, I was serving at Tiki Bar, and like I was talking to her and her mom, blah blah blah, and then she started intriguing me on what she was saying, and then I told her about the pod, and
She the
was
one
like,
with the pod?
No.
Okay.
No. But she said she would pull up, and yeah. So anyway, she ended up having a Halloween party the Saturday before, and I had been feeding for a night out, so I went. I had my weed. I got some champagne because I wasn't trying to get too lit. Like I wasn't trying to drink liquor. Like I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
So I had my champagne. I shared it with her and her best friend that invited me.
You drink it out the bottle?
Yeah. I mean, I shared with them first.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was to the head. Like,
oh, that's kind of cool.
I played a couple beers of beer pong. Me and my man CP was smoking on demand because I had a whole bunch of weed. And yeah, that was about it.
You had a mask though. Is that?
I did have a mask.
Like, would your mom be mad about that? Like dressing up?
Well, at this point, like, I'm old as hell.
You can do what you want.
So I can do what I want. But I'm not going out of my way to go to freaking Halloween City and
yeah.
like to get a whole suit. I'm not doing that.
That's why I didn't.
That's a dub.
I mean, I looked for like 2 days straight online trying to find something, but it's just so expensive.
Yeah.
For one day of the year, like
I'm not doing
I
that,
can't
bro.
drop like $65
Yeah.
for 2 hours just to wear a costume.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be all hot at work.
I think Halloween is for kids and sluts. Honestly. The ones that want to go outside and be like, honestly. Let me not say sluts. Let me take that back.
Yeah, it's a bit hard. It's
Yeah.
people that, you know, they want to, like, it makes them feel good. They don't dress up for other people. They dress up for themselves.
Yeah. But like, there's a lot of scandalous, like, you wait for this day to just be like, I mean, there's a lot of that going on anyway on Instagram, but it's like,
But it's
bro,
an excuse where, like, everyone can, like, you can throw on something. Well, it's not even, like, looking nice. It's just, like,
bro, you just got
just-
your cheeks out,
yeah,
bro.
you're still trying to, like, dress up, but
Like,
it's just, like,
I don't know. To each his own, bro. I'm not judging. I mean, I be liking the fits, but it's like, I don't want my shorty out there doing it, so
okay.
it is what it is. But I had fun. It was chill. And then
CP. That's my brother's name. I mean,
for real?
Chris Paoli.
Ah, see?
CP.
All right. Now we go into Thanksgiving. What's Thanksgiving looking like in the P household?
Yeah, Thanksgiving's always fun. For us, I can't remember the last time we had people over besides our family.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 8 of us,
Mm-hmm.
so it still feels crowded.
Yeah.
But my mom's side is like in California,
Mm-hmm.
so they're not coming out. My grandparents usually go to California, spend Thanksgiving with them, and then they come here for Christmas.
Oh, so it's like a trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my dad's side, I don't even know what they do on Thanksgiving, but we're not involved. They're not involved with our Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you told me that.
So it's just the 8 of us. But
Yeah.
it's always super fun, like, especially in the last, like, 5 years or 6 years when I first went to school,
Yeah.
because that was, like, the first time we're, like, not together all year,
Right.
and we don't live all in the same house.
So now it's
So now it's, like, finally, because I can't even remember the last time all 8 of us were in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we even took a couple vacations, and, like, we still couldn't get all 8 of us or all 6 of us, because everyone's on different times, different schools.
Right.
So that's what I'm looking forward to, is just, like, 3 days of everyone.
Family time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, everyone, like, no one even thinks about, like, let me link up with my friends. It's just
Yeah.
time with the family. So it's
Nah,
going to be really
facts.
fun.
I want to touch on that because we're kind of like opposites. You come from a big immediate family, and I
It's
come
like-
from
No outreach.
right with no outreach to your other family, but I come from a small immediate family because it's only 5 of us.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like I don't know. I'm like the outsider, honestly, because I'm 24. My parents have each other. My sisters have each other.
Yeah, I'm sure they have like a
you know,
some certain type of bond. that-
yeah, like they're closer in age. They have each other. They go to, like their schools are like a block away from each other. They
Oh,
walk.
go to the same school?
Nah, because one is in middle school and the other
Oh.
one is in elementary.
Oh, that's good that they're close.
Right, but it's literally a block away,
Yeah.
like literally. So, so the dynamics of us are different because, like I said, I come from a small immediate family, but I have big families. Like my mom's side, my mom's mom's side is big and they're close. My mom's dad's side is big and they're close. Like, I like my mom's side better, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
And then my step pops side, like they took me in like when they got married and
that's
stuff
nice.
like that. So like they're big and so like we link up for a
Oh,
lot
that's a
of
lot
like
of people.
small occasions, and it's kind of different on that aspect for each of us. So it's like I don't know how you come from, a big immediate family and then
Yeah.
you don't
And then that's it.
go, yeah.
But we know that. And then the 6 of us, like me and my 5 brothers, are excited to like be the start of that.
Right.
Like we're like the
exactly.
bottom of like the tree, or if you will. Like,
Yeah.
because if we each, even just 2 kids each. I don't think I want to have kids, but like even if 4 of us have 2 kids, that's That's 8 people now.
Yeah.
And then it's just gonna keep growing and growing.
Right. Right.
And I'm sure there will be more than 8.
Mm-hmm.
So
You don't want to. You per se don't want to keep your paoli going.
I don't know. Right now, no. And like the last probably year or so, I've been like really thinking it's just not in my future. It's not something I plan for.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, maybe I meet someone but I really don't see that like having a kid.
Okay.
It's not that I hate it. I am like, super, super excited to be an uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no doubt in my mind that I'm not going to be around little kids or raising kids. I'm
Right.
excited to babysit whenever I can.
Yeah.
So like, I want them to go have a night out.
Yeah.
I want to have time with them. I want to be like close to them. Like that uncle where like I'm like a parent, but
Yeah.
they don't view me exactly like a parent. So it's a
Yeah.
little different. It's more like a friend / parent type of
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not like I don't want to have no family.
Right.
It's just like I want it to be me, partner, and we can chill.
Right. I get it. To each his own, man.
But who knows?
But I just say that because you guys are all guys, and let's say, I don't know, like all of your brothers or a certain amount of your brothers only got girls in the tank.
Bro,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
we only have girls,
Like,
that's it. The paoli name is gone.
exactly.
In 50 years from now, it's gone.
And what if you got a boy in the tank, but you don't want to use it?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I asked that. But
No, I think our name will go. Name will continue on.
yeah, I think I'm not. I don't have a doubt that you guys will
Yeah.
just
And who knows? Maybe
vanish.
I think part of it now is like I'm thinking, do I want to have a kid now?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, fuck no. Like, can't afford that shit. I don't have time for that. I don't have like the mental capability for that.
Yeah, me either.
So maybe like 15 years, I'm well off,
Mhm.
comfortable. Maybe I'm like, damn, I want to have a kid, but right now, I don't know. I'd bet no.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk Ramapo, man.
Ramapo.
Like, how was your time there?
It was really fun. First semester was rough, trying to get in, trying to find friends. I had a back surgery, like a couple slip discs.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in the hospital for a couple days, and then I stayed home for about a week and a half. So I missed like 2 weeks of school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came back, and it was just like pain all the time. Like I would sit down in the chair, like, all right, let's get some work done.
Mm.
But then like 20 minutes, like I'm in just so much pain, I have to lay down.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's like I can't do work laying down.
Right.
So it was just like exhausting physically and mentally, and like, let's go to the gym. But it's like, oh, all I can do is like walk.
Right.
But I mean, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
But like I literally, and that's what the doctor said, like, just walk for now.
Mm-hmm.
But the end of the first semester, I met these guys on my floor
Mm-hmm.
who knew like my other friend.
Wait, you dormed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's like an hour away from my house.
I mean,
But yeah,
some people commute
some
that.
people commute.
Mhm.
And Rempo's a huge commuter school.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. It's probably, I could be way off, but I would say it's close to 50-50.
Wow.
Like half the people you see on campus are commuters.
Hmm.
Which I don't know. That might have changed my opinion or decision if I knew that in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, you meet someone, but then it's like, oh, I'm a commuter. It's like, all right, I'm probably never gonna see you. Like, we're not gonna hang out. 'Cause
Yeah.
you go home and you do your own thing. Like, you're not here to make friends.
But that's
But, I mean, I
that's
still-
not the case.
No, some people, but yeah, I mean, I guess I met some commuters, but like, for the most part, like that was the vibe. At least at Ramapo, I'm saying.
Right.
But a little before Thanksgiving, first semester, I met these guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, dorm of 6, because our freshman dorms were 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
We had like a small little living room, a bathroom, and 3 2-person rooms.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty dope. So grateful I met them. Chris, Joe, Nick.
Yeah.
I'll be friends with them forever. Seeing some of them tonight.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, your party tonight.
So the second semester coming in to freshman year was a lot more fun.
Okay.
I had shit to do every day.
Mm-hmm.
First
And your
semester,
back was better.
yeah,
at
much
this
better.
point.
I couldn't even wear a backpack too when I came back, so I had to hold like a laptop case.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was big into flannels that year, so that friend group that I met told me like eventually it's like, yeah, when I first saw you around the building, you look like some like stupid plumber guy. Because I had like some flannel and
Yeah.
like my little work thing. And I
Uh-huh.
was like, I wish I could have a backpack, but I wasn't supposed to like have it down.
Right.
Sophomore year, super, super fun. We got an apartment. The dorms at Rampart are really nice. They usually win like best in the state each year.
Oh, wow.
Like they go all in on the dorms.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like their go-to.
Yeah.
And then second semester, it wasn't all downhill, but I mean, COVID happened. We didn't know what was going on.
Right.
We got sent home. Everyone's thinking, all right, we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Hell no.
So everyone left their stuff in the apartments, left their schoolwork, left their stuff. Because it's like, all right, 2 weeks. Everyone's going to take a break.
Yeah.
Obviously, that didn't fucking happen.
Right.
So I actually remember going back. It was super like strict.
Structure, yeah.
Like you go in now, you get your stuff, and then you go in your stuff. Like back when you still have to like wear a mask outside.
Mm-hmm.
So that part kind of sucked. And then it was just like at home school kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Like doing it online, not seeing my friends.
Yeah.
So when I look back, it definitely tarnished when I look back at school.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't the 4 years I dreamed of, but I'm not really the only one in that position.
Right.
I mean, at least I was there my senior year.
Yeah.
Some people miss their senior year. Some people miss their freshman year.
Yeah.
So I'd say I'm thankful to at least have it in the middle.
Right.
Because I think the second half of the junior year I came back. I was allowed on campus, but I was by myself. My friends were off campus, but they lived close, so I was able to hang out. And it was just nice to have a place by myself, but like no parties, no anything.
Right.
You go to the dining room with the mask on, you fill your to-go box, and you got to go back to your room
Yeah.
and eat by yourself.
Fuck.
So vibes were low.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely wish I left on a higher note, but maybe it was too because I slowly realized the major I chose, music industry, wasn't for me, or just like the corporate work life. I can't do it. So maybe that's a blessing in disguise, because then I really thought like, all right, I know I just gave like 4 years, but I'm not gonna settle into something that I don't love.
Yeah.
And that's when I started doing restaurant stuff.
Right.
So a little before I graduated, I was at a restaurant near my house, served. I went there with the idea of becoming the manager.
Yeah.
Was my goal. It wasn't going to happen, so I left, and then I found this other place, and that's where we met.
Right.
But the second semester of senior year, I studied abroad in Italy. So I'm sure if I was on campus, that was like the first semester campus was like in full swing.
Yeah.
So that would have been really fun. But I had even more great time in Italy, meeting new people,
Right.
and like lifelong friendships. So
that is like an amazing experience, because I could only imagine, because like when I was in high school, I had people come from like, somebody on my basketball team was like, damn, I forgot where he was from, but he was from somewhere far as hell.
like different country?
Yeah, different country. And I was just like, bro, like how do your parents sign off on this? Like,
Oh, he was like a student.
yeah,
like,
a foreign exchange student.
Yeah, we had those too.
And I'm like, how
That
the hell
part's
do your
crazy.
parents like sign off on this? Like, you're not like just in another state. Like, you're like
Yeah.
on the other side of the globe.
currency,
Like,
like,
yeah, like
Government, everything is different.
so. Just you going, like me looking on the outside in. You going to Italy? I don't. That
It's not
shit
like
is
I just
crazy.
got up and like went there. Like
Right.
you're with the university, they take care of you.
Yeah.
Like if you get sick, a lot of people did get sick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't avoid that traveling.
Right.
So I mean, you just call the university or like the program we went through.
Mm-hmm.
You call them. They'll get you a doctor.
Yeah.
They could set up an appointment. You just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like dorming housing. I guess just around the city, they were able to
Find
secure apartments.
Right.
So that we had 4 of us, 2 bedrooms and 2.
Uh-huh.
No, we had 5, 2 bedrooms and 2.
Oh, they're
And
they're
one
American?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So then you're not totally like
Yeah,
just
no, it wasn't
thrown
crazy.
into Italy. You with other Americans. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
And it's a very big student city.
okay.
They say like people in Italy say that.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the people you see are young, from America,
Yeah.
doing abroad.
Yeah.
But yeah, my roommate, I had a guy from Long Island, Iowa,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 kids from like the Boston area.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool,
and
like meeting.
and
Not the
that's
guy I'm seeing, a different guy.
okay.
But a lot of people that studied abroad were like from the Boston area for some reason,
Okay.
or Massachusetts.
Nice. Well, I want to touch back on the restaurant because I know you want your own restaurant,
That's the dream.
and that is the dream, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Patrick P is up here today. Um, you know, I want to touch on that because I want to know what type of restaurant you want, and like just paint the picture for me and the audience, like the ambiance, like
Yeah.
the location. You want it to be 2 stories. You want it to have like a dance
2
floor.
stories.
Like what? Like just
Yeah.
paint that picture for me right quick.
I mean, I want a lot of stuff, but
Mhm.
obviously I can't. The dream though has always been like a nice little like jazz club type of vibe.
Okay.
You go in, it's like small cocktail tables with like just a lamp, get a couple cocktails, some like appetizers, but like really good, like high quality fine dining experience. Like I want people to come in and think like amazing food and also like amazing musicians.
Okay.
I'm playing all night, like jazz, tablecloth, dim lighting, small, like what's the word? Like not cozy, but like intimate. Like you feel like you're kind of like with everybody in the room,
Right.
and everyone's just having fun. But it's quiet. It's not like a club area.
So
But I would definitely love to do that. Like an expensive, the servers are like dressed up, buttoned up. Just like kind of old school. Like a jazz. Have you ever seen La La Land? That movie?
no, I don't think so.
Well, the guy in the movie, Ryan Gosling, like he wants to have a club like that. So if anyone knows that, that's when I saw that, I was like, I already knew I wanted it, but when I saw that movie, I was like, that's like what I want.
Have you ever seen Life?
Life? A movie? No, I don't think I have.
Nah, it's a black movie, honestly. But
I do. It's it.
freaking Eddie Murphy. He
Who?
Eddie Murphy.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was about to say. But Eddie Murphy, he wants to have his name in the show or in the movie is Ray. So he's Ray's Boom Boom Room. Right. And he wanted that type vibe too. But
like I think I'll make the decision like after I find a location or something or see who I'm working with, because I don't think I'll do it alone. Because I'm totally open to whatever I want to do. I want it to be like the best. So if like I do like a sports bar, then I'm gonna go crazy on like it's like bar food, finger food,
Right.
TVs, like it's like a sports vibe.
right.
Or like it's the jazz club or like a bistro type of thing.
Yeah.
But those are definitely like the main.
The main two?
Yeah.
The main two
Either
ideas?
gonna go like super casual
or super like upper
or,
echelons.
Hopefully I can have both. That's what I want. I want to have like a really nice fine dining where it's like the experience and like the atmosphere is super important and the food.
Yeah.
And then a sports bar where it's like, all right, we just got to give them a good time because they're not there for the food or the cramp. They're not there for the customer service. They're there, to
Watch
have $3
the game.
beers, get fucked up,
Yeah.
watch the game.
Right.
So I would love to do that as well. Have like a nice bar, bunch of taps, TVs.
Would you ever consider doing like a joint? This is just my mind working right now. Would you ever consider like a joint like thing
Smoke?
where it's like maybe you do have a 2-story place?
Yeah, I never thought until you just said 2-story. I never even thought of that until you were like
Be
asking
like-
the question.
Have the first floor
Is it a sports bar?
be a sports
and then it's one
bar.
of those like hidden
Yeah.
gems.
Yeah.
That you go upstairs in the back thing. And it's not
Right.
because it's not for everybody. You gotta know.
Right, exactly.
If you know,
If you
then
know,
yeah.
type shit.
that would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ooh, it's a sports bar. But wait,
Right.
maybe you put on a little suit and tie and go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Exactly.
fucking cool.
But yeah, that's just something food for thought, you
But
know.
really, anything restaurant. I mean, if I own chains, I'm okay with that too.
Okay.
Maybe I buy a couple Dunkin' Donuts,
Okay.
couple Subways. I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
go Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's better than Subway.
I think so.
Okay.
I know.
I
so.
don't know.
I think a lot of people think so.
Maybe. I
don't know where Subway gets their money from. Every single day, I see that. I see a new
Yeah.
commercial. It's like Jason Tatum, Steph Curry,
Nah, facts. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. I'm like, how are you paying for these?
Yeah,
People?
right. Yo, I don't know, cause I mean I still eat at Subway, but
I like Subway too.
I don't ever see like them packed or anything.
Same.
Like that.
I'm like, how are you affording
Yeah.
like the top 20 athletes in the world?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
They're going all in.
I got another question for you. Give me you don't have to give me all three, but give me one. The topic is relationships. So give me a relationship you can learn from, like a mentor, maybe your older brother, maybe one of your parents or an uncle, or maybe like an advisor from Ramapo, or I don't know, a mentor, a lover relationship, or a money relationship, like somebody you get money with, like when you go into the restaurant business, like somebody that's fronting you money or.
Said the first one, someone to love or
No. A
someone to learn
mentor,
from? A mentor.
a lover, or somebody you get money with.
I'll go the first. I don't really get the third one. Money with?
Like a business partner.
I'll do the first one.
Okay.
But the third one too, when I do go to the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
like it's comforting to know that maybe not all my brothers, but some of them definitely would want to invest.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, why wouldn't you? Like,
Right.
I mean, that they want to support, but they also, I think, believe in it. And
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, this is like, I work my main job, but then on the side, if I'm making a couple % from another business, that's great.
Right.
So sometimes I think like, I already have like these 5 investors.
Yeah.
Like when we're all in our 30s.
Yeah.
Because yeah, at one point, like at a certain time, the 6 of us can all be in our 30s.
Yeah.
It would be like 32 to 38,
Uh-huh.
I think it would be. And everyone, I mean, I don't know, like just think of like 10,000.
Yeah.
So like right off the bat, it's 60,000.
Right.
So like, that's the only thing I think of like who I would ask for money.
Okay.
I wouldn't like go to my parents or my uncles
Mm-hmm.
or my friends really. I mean, my friends if they want to invest. And I
Yeah.
think they will too. The first one with what I learned from, like a mentor. Not one person just like jumps out specifically. I think because my family's large, it would be my family because like I said, I don't have the out. Like it's just been my family, so if I don't like talk to my school advisors, my friends are there, but like the mentor would definitely be like older brothers or like my twin brother who is also sometimes in my head like an older brother.
Yeah.
Just because we grew up like he's 2, I'm 3, even though it's only 8 minutes apart.
Right.
But those two and like my parents definitely like just like, I mean, seeing them every day, like just even the small things, like how to like have proper manners at the table or like how to go about like making certain decisions or, I mean, especially my dad always dropping that wisdom, like
Right.
with these quotes.
Yeah.
But I would have to go definitely them.
Okay. Good. I like that answer. Family. So
That's all we got.
That's all we got, man. That's all we got. And to since we're talking about that, I just had a conversation with one of my friends yesterday, and I had the same conversation twice, but I brought it up to both of the people that I was having the conversation with, and I was just saying how like, bro, you gotta stand on business 25/8. Like, as an adult, like, it's because you know what you want out of life, and you know where you going, and obviously sometimes you go through things where you need a lending hand and stuff like that, but at some point,
everyone needs that at some point.
right? At some point, but like a person like me, I hate asking for it. Like I hate asking for it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. But sometimes you got to do it just to bite the bullet. Like, damn, I got to do it, whatever. But at some point, everybody's lending hand is going to pull back. Whether they want to do it or they, like, it's just inevitable. Like,
Yeah. You can't expect them to care as much about it as you.
Exactly. So, like, your parents be like, bro, like, it's time for you to get out. Like, you know? Or your mans that just lent you bread, like, bro, I need my money back. Like, or I lent you bread too many times. Like, you cut off. I'm not doing it no more. Like, at some point, that shit is gonna go away. So I feel like you just gotta stand up minutes 25-8. That's just a fun fact today.
That's what I've always liked too about you, and I think that's why we like kind of just had like a good vibe right off the bat. Like we were both. I wasn't always this way, but like especially in the last year and a half or so, like like I know what I want to do, and I want to do it, and I want to like give it my all. And you're like the same way. Like you want to have a podcast, and I mean people talk about that forever.
Right.
But you actually like fucking did it. Like
yeah.
It's fucking cool.
Bro, this shit is been lifing as of lately, and like I've been slacking, and like the podcast took a hit, but
what do you mean took a hit?
Like even like to this day, like what's today, November 10th? I've had episode 7 part 2 I recorded at my crib done for a minute. I still haven't edited it and put it out. Episode 8 I recorded with my dad. I had that shit done for a minute, still haven't put it out to this date. So it's like, it kind of took a hit because I was in between jobs or whatever the case may be. And just like my mental, it just hasn't been solely on the pod. Like it's always on the pod.
Yeah.
I always think about like ideas and stuff like that, but it just be like, bro, am I gonna come up here in 4K and like be thinking about X, Y, and Z when I should be giving you my full attention and like asking the questions that I want to really ask to make sure that episode X is gonna be.
Yeah, I feel that. That's why I was a little nervous too, like because we had other days to plan this episode.
Right.
And like, of course, I would have done it, but in the back of my head, I was like, I kind of hope it doesn't happen because I know tomorrow I'm not gonna wake up like ready to go. There's gonna be so much other shit on my mind.
Yeah.
So when you texted me yesterday or the other day, I was like, what about Friday? I know I'm going to be good on Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy we finally got on a good day.
Right.
Because we were planning, I mean, it was starting to look like I was just going to have to come in before work. And like my mental wouldn't be the same. Because I'd be like, I got to go fucking work.
Exactly. But it's the timing. Timing is everything, man. And we making it happen right now. We got, you see the time, right? So I got 2 things that I really want to touch on before we end. You want to go like laid back first, or you want to go into like something serious first?
Let's go serious.
Serious?
Let me take a sip.
Okay. So we're gonna go into, we did music already. I'm gonna do film right quick. So I just watched this movie like this week. I like to like.
Is it a new movie?
No, it's actually an old movie. I actually watched 3 movies. Like, cause like when I get off of work and like I'm eating dinner, like I just want to like watch them. Yeah, I like watching
TV
movies.
Show.
I like shows too, but I'm a movie more.
Nah,
so.
that's what my brother's like.
So I like to like when I'm eating dinner, I like to watch a movie, and then like by that time like I'm already like winding down to go to sleep. So I watched like 3 good movies, but they're all old. But one of them I hadn't seen before. It's called The Cold Pursuit. You know the guy that is in Taken?
Taken.
I forgot his name. But anyway, his son, a quick wrap up of it. His son died being in some business that he had no business being in because he was associated with his friend. His friend
was just around the wrong people.
Right, exactly. But he had no knowledge of it. They got abducted from their job or whatever. The freaking people that abducted them inserted heroin in his stomach, and he died over an overdose.
What the fuck?
They left him on a freaking bench, and that was it, right? Come to find out, then they go notify the parents, blah, blah, blah. And the wife is like, we didn't know our son. Like, he died of a heroin overdose. Like, we didn't know our son. And the dad was like adamant, like, no, I know my son. Like, he was not an addict. Like, he was adamant about it. And the wife was just not hearing it, bro. Like, hitting him, like, then going through the motions. Like, she was just, it hit her hard. She ended up leaving him and blah, 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 right? The guy, he goes, takes revenge, finds out everything that happened, blah, blah, blah. But the gist of it, what I'm getting at to ask you is, God forbid if you passed away today, would you say your parents know you? Like, know the adult you, not Patrick P growing up as the baby, the toddler, the adolescent, the teenager. Would they know the adult Patrick P?
That's a good question.
Because then again, it's 6 of you. So it's like,
I think so though.
yeah?
I mean, I don't hold that much back. Like, I'm not really closed off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the personal stuff, like like any like relationship wise, or maybe like drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
I keep that to myself.
Right. Because it's like, why am I telling my parents that anyway?
Like they don't. I mean, they know, but they maybe don't know.
Yeah.
But everything else, like my likes, my interests, how I feel about stuff,
Right.
I think they would know me.
Okay.
Obviously not the way, not fully. They have their own ideas, but I mean, I talk a lot. Like, especially now, I see them maybe once or twice a week, and you know, they just sit there and I'm just talking like from the moment I wake up till I go to work. I'm everything I see or hear.
Yeah.
So you hear about this, you see that.
Mm-hmm.
Because like compared to some of my other brothers,
Mm-hmm.
they might be like a little more closed off with my parents at least, and that's just like, you know, young teenage type of thing.
Right.
So if you asked me this like maybe 5 years ago, no.
Right.
But now, well, I think they would know me.
Okay.
Like 80%, you know, maybe.
Right. That's better than a lot of other.
Yeah, I don't think shit would come out, or they would find stuff like going through my stuff or going through my phone.
Right.
Be like, oh wow, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anything would surprise them.
Okay. Good. I like that. I love that for you, man. Cause I had the conversation, like I paused the movie and I deliberately went upstairs and I asked my mom, and she goes, she knows her son as the 4 points that I touched on: the baby, the toddler, the adolescent, the teenager, but she doesn't know her adult son because I'm closed off. I don't like when I leave the house, I don't feel the need to be like, yo, I'm going XYZ. Like, why? Like, for what? Like, I'm out here on my own anyway.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, what, you gonna take me there? No. So
That's true.
like, but
And you pay for your own. You pay to live there, right?
yeah, I pay
So
rent.
it's your
Like,
place. So I get that. With me, I think like if I ever move out, they wouldn't know. They would know a lot less about me
Yeah.
and what I'm doing and where I'm going.
Right.
Now that I'm living there for free, if I'm going, I mean, it's just out of respect. I'm like, I'm going here, I'm going there.
Yeah.
Because like I'm coming home at 2 a.m. in the morning. It's their house, I think. So like,
But that's what she said to me too.
I have no right to act like I don't got to tell them my business.
Right. But she said that to me too. Like, it's a respect thing. Like, I'm still coming in their house, but it's like I don't know. I could say I am hard-headed because I am, but it's certain things that you won't, like, it's gonna be hard for you to change my mind on. Like, and one of them is that. Like,
Oh yeah.
you know? I got 2 more questions for you.
Bro, 40 seconds?
All right. Don't worry about that though. Am I your only black friend? First off, do you consider me a friend?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
A
Nice.
great fan, bro. Like,
All right, bet.
I think for a while, like, I think we're gonna stay in touch after
For sure.
The restaurant thing, you know, eventually we're gonna go our separate ways.
Right.
Because you're not trying to be in the restaurants forever.
But I could be, you know, I could end up being like a GM for you or something like that.
Yeah, bro. If I have a place.
Yeah.
But definitely a friend. Like when we were talking a couple months ago, like when we were talking about the pod, we were like, we feel like we already like, we know each other so well.
Yeah.
But then we were like, well, it's been about like 90 days and we've seen each other like 70 of those days.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see you more than I see my parents.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But my only black friend right now,
Right
I would
now?
say, yeah.
Yeah?
Outside of the people that work at the restaurant as well.
Okay.
Trying to think, yeah.
Okay.
I have brown friends.
Brown friends.
And Asian friends.
Okay. One more, and then we out. Where do you get your music from?
Huge influence is my dad growing up.
Mm-hmm.
He loves his music. He's proud of it. He's proud to show it. I'm proud that we know, like, have really great music taste now. It's definitely like sometimes when like I'm talking with our brothers.
Yeah.
You kind of see he's just like, that's me.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that. Like, and especially like the old, like, I mean, every single like decade. He's always loved music. And without that, I mean, I don't think me or some of my other brothers would be anywhere near or care as much about music. Like I remember just thinking, or when I was younger, like elementary school, just sitting at an old like little desktop computer, flipping through his iTunes, just listening to what he has.
Right.
Because my only music was from him.
Right.
So that's definitely the biggest influence. And now I'll see some on social media, you know, when people post music on their stories.
Right.
I do usually, like, if I fuck with that person, I would, like, especially when you post a lot of music.
Yeah.
I do, like, I look it up and listen.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, if you like it, then who knows? Some people,
Let me see what it's
some people
about.
are like, oh, who the fuck cares about it? Or people think, like, nobody cares, but
All right.
I care.
Okay.
I do listen to music that... We have a group chat, too, for new music.
Mm-hmm.
Me, two of my brothers, and my dad.
Okay.
And my uncle, actually.
Nice.
So we'll, like, send music in there. Is that like that's what you meant? Where I get my music from?
Yes, that's exactly.
Yeah.
You hit
like
it
I
on
use
the
Spotify.
T. Yeah.
Yeah. Growing up, like we see vinyl records on the wall. He's got like music posters. He loves going to shows.
Nice.
So that's definitely where I got into that. I mean, I went to school for that in the music industry. So definitely, if he wasn't around, then I don't see myself. I would have probably been like just into pop and saying, no, that's fine.
That's it?
Because that's what some of my other brothers are like too. They don't like do a total deep dive, which is fine. People are satisfied with that.
Right.
And with me, it's like, I want to know like every song.
That's why I fuck with you, bro.
I love when a song's on and I know it.
That's why I fuck with you, because I remember the first time I got in the car with you and I felt like you were catering to me by what you were playing.
A little bit.
And then when the N-word came up, you looked at me. I was like, bro, I started dying because I thought he was going to say it, but he didn't say it. But honestly, like, I wouldn't care if you said it anyway, because, like, I know you're not meaning it.
Yeah. People say that to me too, but I don't know. I just feel weird.
No, I get it.
I mean, I have no right to say that. So I don't.
Okay. Well, thank you, Patrick P, for sharing the frame with me, man.
Dude, I wish we had more time.
Much love. I mean, shit. We live, and you know we might have some more shit to talk about.
I would like to be back.
Part 2, bro. Come back anytime, man. But yeah, Patrick P is part of the mob, man. He's a mobber. Throw it up, man. No. Look.
Oh,
yeah, the mob, man. But yeah, we mobbing out. We mobbing out, man. This is episode 9. Show love, keep showing love, and we out. Bow.